should you consider an unsolicited offer? Someone knocks on your door, they say all the right things, they seem great, they want to buy your company, they seem to appreciate all the hard work and blood, sweat, and tears you put into it over the last 10, 20 years, and it seems like they're going to make you a good offer. Should you pursue that avenue? I say do it with an M&A advisor, and the reason you need to is because it's a little bit like Little Red Robin Hood. There actually could be a wolf in grandma's clothing. The reason they're approaching you is because they know they can get a better price for your business, dealing with you directly when there's no competition, when you're not being represented by someone, an intermediary to represent you. They are much more in an advantage to take advantage of you and your company and get a good deal. That's why they approached you directly. I grew up in an entrepreneurial family, and so I know all the struggles you deal with on a daily basis and all the ups and downs. And as I grew up and got involved in professional services, I went into commercial banking and worked for one of the largest banks in the world. And after that, I became a partner in a CPA firm. And after that, I built a couple businesses up and did strategy consulting. And from all that cumulative experience, one of the things I noticed anecdotally from stories and friends was business owners who had built a great company but failed to harvest the wealth. It was basically effectively stolen from them, and they sold the company for 1/7 or 1/5 of the value that it could have been sold for. And that is a travesty I couldn't stand, because business owners don't have a pension plan. Their pension plan is the sale of their company and the value of it when they exit. And so I did not want to see another business owner, short-sheeted and lose out on the value. So I took that collective experience I had from an analytical and a strategic and a negotiation perspective and combined it to provide the level of service and quality that business owners need so they can successfully sell their companies and actually exit, on a high note and maximize their value, because they deserve to win. I can share with you one particular situation I'm aware of where a gentleman had built this incredibly profitable company. He came down with some rare lung disorder, traveling internationally with his wife, and doctors worked on him for 2 years trying to figure out exactly what was wrong with him. And then he had a lung transplant and it failed and he passed away. Well, his wife was left with the business. He failed to plan. He thought his business attorney and he thought his CPA could handle things. He didn't get an intermediary involved. He was wrong. His wife ended up selling the company to one of the employees. The employee bought the company. 3 years later, sold it for 7 times what he had paid for it and had made no improvements to the business. So instead of all that net worth, all that value going to his wife and to his children and grandchildren, all that value was lost, and I never want to see that again. I've seen business owners struggle with who to trust. They're getting different advice from their peer group. They're getting different advice from their attorney, from their accountant, and from other friends and family, and they really don't know who to trust and what advice is sound and what's not sound. And that's what we focus in on, is making sure that we've got your 6 and we cover you and provide you the best value and help you make the best decision for your life, because it is a business and a personal decision, and also make sure you go to market and get the maximum market value that your company is worth.